It's nighttime. You can see the aurora, starry skies over Vikendi, ladies and gentlemen, as we hop into game number 4 of tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games. My name is Jorisar. We've had a fantastic evening so far, and we're looking forward to making this game even better. Hopefully we just get better and better across the entire evening. I've completely missed the plane path, but we're going to roll with it. It's fine. I've got an A key that I can occasionally tap to get back into sync with the plane. Don't even worry about it. Expert observing. Right. 9 to 3 o'clock plane path here on Vikendi. Remember, this game mode is all about flare guns. There are going to be so many flares going up in just a second. If you guys don't know what a game mode with that number of flares looks like, there are 99 available before zone number 1 pops, and there are more available later on as well, so don't worry. They might all run out, but that's okay. We've got 87 people alive now. We'll see how many of them are able to find flare guns early on. Some of the last teams to land include the rooftop. That is a seriously sexy pose that they were striking there in full battle armor as well. Assurance showing us how it's done. Style points. As we jump into Trajka with a team Dam as well, who are very close by. You can hear the flares going off as well. You can see the little red dots in the night sky all over Vikendi that signify it's about to get real. This is going to be so much fun. Let's take a look at what the distribution of everybody looks like. We have a couple of people landing more or less on top of each other. 5G reception. And I think those are the Destonians. No, they're Ripton. Going at it at the moment. This is interesting. They're in vehicles. They've managed to pick up some pans as well. Properly going at it hammer and tongs here. Greggy gets taken out super early. And I think Ripton are going to be able to drive away the rest of 5G. There is a comeback arena, by the way, so Greggy is not out of this just yet. Right, where are we on the map? Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the most fun you are going to see today. Let's enjoy. Absolutely love it. Every single time. We have 0 airdrops remaining, guys. 99 drops have all been called in. And I think everyone got it. Yes, everyone's gotten at least a couple, and I can tell because these guys who landed basically at the end still got 5 or 6. So that's fine. Why are there still people punching each other? What's going on here? At least we've got comeback arena on the way, but stars in the night sky appears to be a big plus so far. Everyone should be able to get a couple of crate drops each. Maybe not that many, especially for these guys who jumped late out of the plane, but they will get something and they will be able to collect the flare guns to move out later on. So it looks like these guys have got 2 or 3 flare drops, but maybe some of these came too late. Yeah, I think some of them came too late, but they will at least get something for it. So Team Dam won't be going into phase 2 empty-handed. That's fine. And then they'll be able to move into phase 2 once the circle moves a little bit further in, and they'll be able to get their share of the next circle's worth of crates as well. Hack shots already being hardcore in comeback arena. Now, there are no guns spawning here because everything's in crates, I think. So all you've got are accessories. I'd love to see Hackshots punch someone to death in there. Oh, what are you doing? You're going into the blue zone in comeback arena. Oh, wait. That's the main blue zone. LOL! I just got trolled. He's fine. He's fine, guys. He's fine. He is fine. He's like Cadbury, so flaky. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The roof hoppers and the chicken blimps. Madzel still without... Oh, it's because they went away early on. But they should have a couple of crates to their name, right? Right? Yes, the crates are landing. The roof hoppers have got some stuff available. You can access that roof, I think. Yes, you can. The door's right there. So Pizza Man Dan should be telling the rest of his squad, guys, we're fine. Wide Flank Hank has got something as well. Madzel, kind of out in the middle of nowhere here, not going to lie. Could end up being a little bit tricky. Hackshots has found an ace. And Mariana's gone down and comebacker. Oh, God. Hackshots always finds a way, doesn't he? You can almost smell the salty sweat from here. He finds a way. Now he waits. Ratshots has decided to wait, which is fine. We'll get zone 2 very shortly, and then we're going to see how far these teams are going to have to move. AWM, we've got P90s going on. I think there's plenty of weaponry to go around and take a look at this. Team Dam, even just off the 1 or 2 crates, they will be very, very comfortable for the rest of the game. No questions asked at all. Here comes Comeback Arena. Guess what? We have take 2. Who's in this time? Mariana's back. So Sniper. Okay. Takes quite a lot to die early on, guys, on Vikendi now. However, dying might be what Dell's driving school is about to do. Comms. We've got Nox. Oh, very sneaky. Re-knock as well. That's going to be finish onto Paper Cup UK. Weapon throw there to finish it off for style points. Paper Cup will be able to get back into Comeback Arena number 3, I believe. So they are not out of it just yet. More flare guns going off, even though there are no crates at the moment. Keep an eye on the bottom right of your screen, guys. You can't just shoot them willy-nilly. Although Madzel has got a Groza and a Mark 14 now. We kind of don't care. I feel like they're fine. In 20 seconds time, we'll get a refresh on the number of flare guns available. But you do have to be in zone. Outside of zone, you can call in a BRDM, of course. The roof hoppers probably want... do they actually want any more loot right now? They look okay. Let's take a look. P90 and P90 and Mark 14. Org and Mark 14. That's my personal combination. Phase 3 has popped. Let's take a look at where that goes. Okay, in and around Deca Mesto, it is very much a southern skewed circle, but it is at least towards the middle of the map. That's done all right. I've just had confirmation from Delzor that he can't spell, but derms have been switched off. So BRDMs are actually not available, which means for additional weaponry, they will have to move into zone. It also means that we're not going to get an end to a game that's just loads of teams in BRDM shooting each other, which is what we had a couple of times ago, to be fair. Oh, can you imagine if that Orm shot hit Pizza Man Dan special delivery Hackshot's way? It won't, though. We are all good. Here come the roof hoppers. Does he know that it's more than one person here? He's on foot chasing Hackshots, but we've actually got Ibu and we've got Rahiri relatively close by. Rahiri has certainly heard him. Orgs come out. It's going to be a 2v1 here. Rahiri and Hackshots readying themselves. Pizza Man Dan has got support coming in. Wide Flank Hank is coming in, as is Madzel. Hackshots gets taken down by the Mark 14 from range. On board with Rahiri now. Oh, he spots the head, but doesn't get the headshot. He goes down as well to Rahiri. That's huge. Here comes Madzel to try and finish things off. A lot of damage done to Ibu, but not quite enough. Where's the rest of the squad coming in? Ibu now knocked as well. Assure and able to get that down. Is that it? That's 3 knocks in close vicinity. Assurance waiting for the 4th. They're not finding it. Madzel, the only player down. White Flank Hank will be able to get him up. And now the slaughter begins. Hackshots, Rahiri, and Ibu all go down. The 4th member of their squad is... nowhere to be seen. Where? Hello? Oh, chicken blimps. Sniper. Where's Sniper? Sniper's here. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, okay, that was never going to happen, was it? All right, more teams getting in and calling in more crates. We should be fine. 11 minutes into this game, we got 79 people alive. I believe that's the end of Comeback Arena now as well. So if you die from this point onwards, it is a permadeath, I'm afraid. But you will be able to come back for game number 5. We've still got one more custom game for all of you lovely people this evening. More flares going off, although at this point, I think anyone who's properly in zone doesn't need. Deca Mesto is C4 for C4 you later territory, rather I should say. I almost said C4 for you. Maybe that could be a future team name, who knows? Robo Malone, very happy to get a refresh on stuff. Maybe a bit more P90 ammo, who knows? They'll be reasonably pleased with that. The gas pumpers and Swift Mind having to navigate their way across the vision of 2 different teams. The Happy Hippos Hopped and Hiccup deciding to leave them broadly alone, mainly because they don't want to get into a protracted fight before their crates land, which is fair enough. Oops. I mean, wow, that fence is strong, guys. I guess they do prevent traffic accidents. Fair enough. They are very much in zone, though. And look at this. Almost a perfect donut, the next zone. Deca Mesto is a little bit towards the north side. I would like to see a team take the top of this mountain and just hold it. I think that would be very, very strong indeed. Have we got 2 shows? Oh, dear. We do. Blame Dell is coming on to the Happy Hippos. I don't know how many members of Blame Dell are here. So Shek's here. Igni is nowhere close. User AKM is nowhere close. And Boost is with Shek. Okay, so it's just 2 members of Blame Dell here. They are split. And they're going up against a full-strength Happy Hippos Hopped and Hiccup. That's a really good blue zone grenade. Instantly gets Boost 1K back down. He should be able to get revived, though. If Shek goes for the insta-revive, it should be okay. Slaynax looking for the ankle. I think he should have used a frag grenade there, but they might be okay anyway. Spots Shek, and that's the half of the team that Blame Dell are on. Eliminated from the game. Literally just walked over the ghillie suit of his opponent, but that's 2 members of Blame Dell down. And at this point, they'll realize, guys, it's okay. It was only 2. Behind the washing machine, the meme team. Raw, Confuzzled, Apocalypse, and Devastation making their way across the icy plains here on the west side of Phase 2. There's almost no one between them and the middle of zone, actually, even though there's a whole bunch of crates there. Some interesting flare gun usage for sure. Still 85 crates remaining in Phase 3, so everyone is going to get a look in. Danu's biggest fan once again featuring here in game number 4. Zone's starting to do a little bit more damage now, though. They're fighting against the Riptonians. There's no one left over here because Oleg is venturing on foot in a ghillie suit. Look at that. That's so hard to spot. Across the landscape towards Jinx, who's a member of the Bullet Sponges, and Ghostmare, who's relatively close by. Jinx actually with a very good frag grenade, falling just short of the rock where Ghostmare is. Good Molotov to follow up. And a potentially excellent flank angle here. She knows what she's doing! But Danu comes in from absolutely nowhere to stop her from moving up onto Oleg. Very, very mean there. And Jinx is down and out. Circling her prey. Oh, the thermal scope on the MG3. You love to see it. You love to see it. Go on, make it even more broken. I dare you. Kovac says no comeback. No, there was comeback. There were 3 different comeback arenas, but I think all 3 of them happened within the first 10 minutes of the game, unfortunately. So there is a limit to how often you can come back. Cleve getting very close to dying to the zone. He did die to the zone there, unfortunately, before he can get the first aid off. I think he needed a bandage there before starting. But that beautiful, beautiful frag grenade from Killer behind you is going to be enough to finish them off. So no more resistance from the bullet sponges as we move towards the next phase of the zone. Decamesto's still in, but not 100% sure it's going to be in the next one. It's very much in the northern half of this here phase 5. On the edge of the circle, we have the roof hoppers who are mainly hopping around roofs because for some reason they like to put their drops there. On yellow marker is ahead of them with Rusty Razor spotting exactly where they are and has got a very good angle on them as well. I don't think they can come out easily on foot. Oh, they could run into the blizzard zone. Do I get to see the... Oh, I don't get to see the blizzard zone in observer mode? So this is inside the blizzard zone, guys. But for us, in observer mode, it's clear. Oh, that's a pity. All good. No one's in it anyway. Oh, hang on. Someone's driving through it now. There we go. Oh, God. Woo! Tony Hawk 1080. What happened there? Oh, my good golly gosh. That escalated quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. And that flippy car did something I thought only skateboards could do. But apparently the vehicle physics in PUBG have allowed us to do far, far more. Bandage King still inside Decamesto. We've got another blizzard across here. The Gator Chasers and Happy Hippos are in close proximity. But I feel like Yappa is the only player still actively fighting this. Everyone else is leaving. And he has not got the memo. This is problematic. The Gator Chasers are in here. And I think Mad Kiddo is going to be able to spot him. He is. Can you deal with every direction at once? I'm going to guess the answer to that is no. And that's Yappa down. Happy Hippos hopped and hiccuped their way out of that situation. All 3 of them on the east side of Decamesto now. Thermal scope on the arm for Wartooth. Oh, good. Slightly gross here, but it does make it a bit more difficult to hit an accurate headshot, if we're being honest. 61 ammo for the arm. You can take shots all day long. On yellow marker doesn't mind, although phase 5 and the blue zone will mind. That's 3 damage a second that Wartooth has to deal with right now. So maybe not the wisest time to initiate that fight. Ghostmare seems to be taking on just a little bit more than he can chew. But with the P90, he can very easily even the odds. 3 different players had line of sight on him just now. But he's still at 100 hit points, so it's clearly working. Molotovs coming out to no avail. Comms are out of zone. On blue marker is also out of zone. But they're the ones doing the gatekeeping. Worth reminding. Ooh. Pod Pivom taking approximately all of the P90 bullets to the face there. That was an absolutely brutal execution as comms continue to move in. They're up to 9 kills, 1 short of double digits, but their immediate priority is getting into phase 6 alive. They're down a cohort. 3 players still up. And in 15 seconds, the zone starts to move. Oh. Danu getting very close. Flashbangs out. Tail spotted. Excellent headshot with the AUG. And Mirko might have been blindsided a little bit by Danu, who has to reload, but it's fine. Ghostmare able to come in and finish things off. Comms. Doing a beautiful job there. Danu's biggest fan. Doing Danu proud, I am sure. And well, we could end up having an urban finish here. Now, this isn't planned, guys. This is entirely random, the circle in this mode. But it looks like Deca Mesto is going to be the site of what I can only describe as a very messy finish for the second game in a row. We had a ripped-in finish by design in game number 3. It looks like we're going to have a Deca Mesto finish. There's still like a small chance it won't. It could hard south shift twice, but this is looking like a city finish to me, guys. I'm not going to lie. I reckon we're like 70-30 going to be a city finish now. This is going to make things very interesting indeed. More flares going off because clearly you guys don't have enough ammo. This is Adri from the Gator Chasers coming up behind the gas pumpers. They have no idea. Good initial spray, but good reactions as well from Luca. Adri's got the high ground. But is it over, Anakin? The white ghillie suit isn't actually that useful. Matiko might be able to get a good flank. He's gone very, very far around. Now, it doesn't matter, actually. Adri's been knocked. Lucaccio gets him. And he's actually the only player they're having to deal with right now. Phase 7 comes in. It could be outside of Deca Mesto. We have got the first Southern hard shift. That's a 7 o'clock hard shift here. Big, big news for all these players. Rusty Razor and Co. are going to be happy. But all of these teams, they're legged it into Deca Mesto now. They might be just having a tinge of regret, shall we say. Killer behind you. Looks like he's going to bleed out. No, Zonosphere is going to make sure that happens significantly faster than it otherwise would have. More flares coming in, but realistically losing them now is going to be very difficult indeed. When you have teams around every other corner in Deca Mesto. 4 fine fresh fish eliminated by on yellow marker. I believe that's on the edge as well. Whereabouts are we? Let's take a look at on yellow marker. No, actually. They're close to the middle of it. An axe. Ah, doing a phenomenal job with the thermal scope. Taking a look around. Not spotting anyone. Being very good with his movement, I have to say. Very, very concise with the movement there, but no one in their immediate vicinity. Let's take a look now at comms. They got out of a very sticky situation on the edge of the circle. They're now rotating in. Oh no, Ghost and Danu. They're having big problems here. The Happy Hippos had the church area. And they're taking an awful lot of fire right now. Not ideal. Danu's biggest fan, unfortunately, out of this game. Courtesy of Assuran. That's Jorara. That's the Roof Hoppers. That's on yellow marker. Very split, actually, from Pekka. Mobster looks like he's about to do something. And it doesn't look like it's going to be particularly pleasant for his enemies. Oh, dear. That certainly counts as surprise. The Roof Hoppers are down 1. Look at everyone in this wedge. It's absolutely horrible. And it's going to be half in, half out phase 8, which means everyone who's still in the city is going to be squeezed out in phase 9. The perfect 50-50 ending here. Neither in the city or out of the city is entirely correct. See for you later on the edge. Happy Hippos hopped and hiccuped on the edge. On yellow marker on the edge. Roof Hoppers on the edge. Jorara on the edge. And if we go the other way, we've got Blame Doe, we've got Slugs Fall for Life, and we've got Team Dam as well. This is going to be very, very crowded indeed. On board now with the Testonians. Travis got shot, and Merb moving their way through this section of the city, being fairly diligent to check their corners as well, which is good. The first team they're going to come into contact with are Slugs Fall for Life, but Travis whiffed the first spray, unfortunately, and Zonosphere is not letting him get away with it. I think the revive should be possible from within that broken wall, but Slugs 4 for Life are not happy with that event on their lives. That is for sure. We're now into the top 10 as the gas pumpers are eliminated. Phase 8 is half in and half out of Deca Mesto. So many of these teams on the edge are going to struggle for space. We've got a lot of teams on south side, though, which will be completely fine. So I find it interesting that 5G reception are... Okay, I thought they were going to move into the city. I like this position a lot more. They can take advantage of everyone moving out. In my opinion, this is the much, much better move. Couple of frag grenades go. Oh my god! Instead of going inside, that bounced off the windowsill. How unfortunate there. And user AKM is going to survive for at least a little bit. C4 has been planted to force them out. The rest of the Estonians, though, coming in to try and third party. That's Merb down. He should still have support. No, never mind. Travis did get signed. Where is he? Oh, never mind. He's dead. All right. Slugs 4 for Life. C4 goes off. No one dies to it, though. They managed to vacate that house in time. In 10 seconds, Phase 9 is going to be moving. And we're going to have to do this from top-down view, guys. I don't really think there's any other way to do it. There you go. Let's see if we can get a northern view as well. That's Travis got shot dead on the north side. C4 year later, still there. Happy Hippos hopped and hiccuped. Very, very close to, if not on top of Team Dam right now. Are they actually on top of? No, they're not. They're underneath. They don't know Brave Shows is here, do they? Oh, this is disgusting. How did he not die? Lone Ranger takes those shots like a champ, if we're being honest. And oh my god, that's a beautiful frag grenade right outside the window where he was at. The Slugs 4 for Life were completely ready for this. They're gatekeeping everyone around here. There's still a member of C4. You're later off to the left. There's not anyone spot him. He does it. He did not see him in the blue. And my mistake. Lives to fight another day. I'm not sure you can crawl this one, can you? 5G reception ahead of him. There's still 3 people. You can't crawl that. No, he goes down. Big mistake. Slugs 4 for Life. The last player standing is Zonosphere. He does get a knock, but it's not enough. 5G reception with excellent positioning in the final circle. That's Curry. That's Rembo. That's Supra and Daiko. Congratulations to them. 13 kills. And the chicken dinner here in game number 4. Stars in the night sky.